YCS stuff recap here. This is MALISS, if not winning a YCS was a sport. They hyped it up. They talked endlessly about how MALISS was tier 0 and MALISS was going to destroy the format and MALISS was the best deck ever in the history of this tier 0 format. It's done. That's it. MALISS is insane. It's broken. It's unbeatable. And what do we have? What do we have? We have... It's pretty fucking good, to be fair. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's the best deck, technically, mathematically. 12 top cut decks were MALISS. So that is that an exact third? Third of the metagame is MALISS. So yeah, it's up there. It's pretty good. You know, don't get me wrong. It's huge. But it didn't win. It didn't win. Which, you know, MALISS has been waiting for its first major victory since its release for a while now. And it hasn't done it. Second best deck, apparently, is Mitsurugi. The TCG exclusive Mitsurugi deck is doing really well. It is so much more powerful than people thought. Or at least, like, you know, it wasn't in the echo chamber of competitive Yu-Gi-Oh complaints, because there's always complaining, as MALISS was. So Mitsurugi winning the entire YCS and taking a third of the metagame by itself is absolutely huge. Okay, people knew. Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. I didn't say people didn't know. All right. As the crash out goes for Jax, it's been pretty rough. Meet potential deck. It's the best tier 1 deck post Allen. The Bestial Synergy's crazy. It's going to be the only deck worth playing after the ban list. Without Lancia, it'd win for sure. Give me Liberty, give me Fire, give me Shifter, or I retire. Top and top tier, but never tops. 0 YCSs, 0 WCQs, 7 hits on the ban list. Damn. Truth Duke. Truth Duke. Potential fraud is calling. Slide to answer. Do you pick up the phone? Do you pick up the phone for her? This is probably the MCA. MALISS variants, sample deck list. Tier list, best of the best. This isn't wrong though, right? Like, we're making fun of this, but like, no, this isn't actually wrong. Look, we got MALISS up here, tier 1. It was the literal best deck, statistically. It's just, you know, Mitsurugi's a little bit better than people thought it would be. All right. Anyway, some more YCS memes. We got the real height reveal of Peeps, which was great to see him on feature, but dude is absolutely caked. He is a statue of fortitude. Like, this guy, dude, I can't believe he's this tall. Real. Grass activated on a feature match. Check this out, dude. This is modern day Yu-Gi-Oh? What the fuck is this? I thought you had monsters, trap cards face down, and some spells. Why is there like 8 monsters on top of each other doing fucking you know what? I swear to God, dude, when these games come out, they are so good. But then after years of this bullshit, when the devs are like, let me cook now, I swear they just turn this game into bullshit. YCS top 32 Mitsurugi deck profile. I love my Latina girlfriend. This guy was on feature, by the way. Absolutely huge. This is the thumbnail that you want on your deck profile. Some other stuff that happened at this YCS that I can't believe went live.
Bird Dommy Mommies, my harpies, I love them. So I tried playing harpies. You can guess how well that went. Bird Dommy Mommies.
I can't believe Dommy Mommy was a phrase that was said on a YCS live stream. What? How did this get through approval, or how did this get put on live? What is happening with the NA production, dude? That is crazy. Oh my God. Like, these people are unhinged, by the way. These people are unhinged.
Do you want to explain who that is?
Oh yeah, Lundy Poo. He's my Discord kitten, but you know, that's the GOAT.
What is going on in NA? Like, what are they talking about? What is happening over there? We got Dommy Mommies on stream. We got Discord kittens. What are they doing in NA? It's cooked, dude. It's cooked. Oh my god. All right. Well, you can take a look at a deck profile or two. Let's see what we got. We got first place, Misarugi. Mortal here.
Mortal here at YCS Providence, Rhode Island with, whoa, the champ himself. Charlie, what's up, man? Welcome to the channel.
How you doing?
Yo, so how'd you win the event, man?
Hani is like the iShow speed of Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Like, he's kind of just like in every like other deck profile,
sweet.
just
And
kind
I
of
was
floating
told you
around,
wanted to
giving
say
some
shout-outs
random
at
like
the end, or-
takes and stuff like that.
We can do shout outs now.
Okay, let's go for it.
Shout out Kamal, Hani.
Yo, he's got an IKEA frame.
I can't.
Oh, I got you.
I'm unable to top or perform without these guys. We just test every event. We all perform crazy every event. So this is not a coincidence. So yeah, shout out them.
Yo, and Kamal actually topped as well in his cards.
I thought Kamal was retired, dude.
Same deck, right?
It's card for card.
Going out topping in Pokemon events and then coming back to Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, he should be happy about the prize cards.
Sweet. Well, hey, without further ado, please show us the winning deck. Ooh, man.
Yeah.
Energy
so
level
we played
5%.
Mr. Rugi Razio. So all this stuff is standard. Yeah. Full combo. 2 sword, and then
Ice is semi-limited as well, right? It's all of them are semi.
Nose,
Other decks
and
will
then the
combo,
break.
though.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a new one, Star.
And then the cross. I wasn't playing this card at first, but this card is just crazy for the combo, and then sometimes you just get an extra body. Like
The
attaching
combo?
off like Fairlands or something.
What is the combo?
It's a good card. It's a
He
good
won't
card.
show us.
Shout out Nash.
Yeah, that's it. That, and then we played Bonfire.
One
and then
Bonfire?
Pantheon.
What
Just
happened?
More consistency.
Trust in Razios.
Yeah, literally. All these cards is full combo.
What is this?
Then we played for the
Mitsubishi?
We played 3 Habakiri and one more combo.
It's supposed to be Mitsurugi?
Another full combo. And then for the little guys, we just play 1 of each. We didn't want to like have a higher count. Just for like breaking
Are any of the little
issues,
dudes good to draw?
And they just weren't required for our combo. So.
And we're not playing Night Surfing. That's great.
Yeah, no, that card's awful. And then
It's just
we
Raizu, but
played
you go King of the Feral to bridge
Ritual, and
Mitsurugi.
then we
Yeah, but that was always the case,
just
right?
the one.
So what's changed?
If they impulse it,
Is there like a
like,
one-card
like, get
Mitsurugi
back
combo
into it,
from
so
hand
it's
after
like,
your normal?
Fine. Or like if they impulse me,
Brazil!
it's fine.
Bigga. Thank you so much for the resub.
And then we also played
Brazil!
Combat Cross Out.
Ha, those are limited. R-Dog, thank you for 66.
Yeah.
It's like how Poplar's full combo on Snake Eye, but you don't want it to normal summon it.
Like, oh, that uses the draw heavy too, so we also be draw for game 1.
Yeah.
So you add Habakiri with King of the Feral.
Yeah, I drew surprisingly, I drew these cards a good amount.
No wonder you won.
Yo, yeah, no, these cards are crazy.
One of my opponents was saying, like, you got talents too? Oh, that was me all weekend. Talents
But-
again?
Yeah, I feel like in this deck, especially like it just has such a high ceiling. Like I feel like you have to play these cards because if your combo resolved, the game is over. So, and then that's it for like the engine cards. For the non-engine, we decided to play 3 Imperm,
Ooh.
3 Nib,
Ugh!
3 Fua, and then we play 1 Perulia.
Bro, I freaking hate the Eldritch Nibiru.
Shout out to Hani.
Yeah, no, shout out to Hani. He was like, why not just play 1 Perulia? Because like,
Well, 42nd card is going to be a triple type of talents.
yeah.
And then, like talents wouldn't win you all your games. So, you rather have the 4th Moltron.
You know when like support groups in therapy, like you'll usually have like the talking teddy bear or something, right? And it's like when you're holding the talking teddy bear, it's like your turn to talk and express your feelings. Do you think that's how it works with like deck profiles? Because he literally got up, leaned over, picked up the Perulia, and then started explaining Perulia. Like that was the first thing that came to my mind. We got the talking Perulia.
in our deck, and also it's a cross-out target, worst case scenario.
Game 1 because we.
Be quiet, Charlie.
But
You
we
don't
didn't
have
wanna
the talking
play,
pearl,
like,
yeah.
6 more targets in our deck because I felt like it was incorrect when you go first. And
Yeah, I think those cards
when you
suck.
go first in combat,
Quiet,
like,
Charlie.
you have board and you have more targets in your hand. I feel like it's just significantly worse.
Puts you at a disadvantage.
Okay, thank you. Now it's Charlie's
We also
turn.
just didn't want to like max out on the charmies and just have like a lot of potential deck cards. Malice was cool, but I just feel like that card just wasn't good enough for the main deck. So yeah, no, I'm fine with the 4 charmies. I think it was correct. And then we also played 3 Droll and 3 Ash. Ash is broken. Gotta stop the charmies. And
Pretty
then
generic and broken.
Yeah,
Pretty good in the format. This one's pretty like mid into Malice.
Oh, the talking Droll.
But
but it's
like
good against everything else.
Mitsu and all the other rogue decks is just.
Okay, but like, all right, listen. I know the most important thing here is the card choice and stuff, but like, I'm just really like fascinated by the etiquette. Like, why does he feel the need to touch the card to talk? Like, it actually just feels like the talking Droll, right?
It's good with the half board too.
Yeah,
That too, when you go first, is really strong.
yeah, like
Other than like mid.
Like, I feel
put
that
him against, like, a
ASMR.
Reese's
Trust
dude.
me, and it's very
Didn't know
satisfying doing the
well,
card
didn't
snap.
know what his cards did well. Jodel, he passed. I'm like,
yeah. Top
yo, this
32.
card is godly. His card is godly.
Jordan only my top 32 match too.
These explanations are great. Honestly, I'm learning a lot. Droll, godly, godly.
Try to combo. Mid. See you later.
Okay, that's it for the main deck. It's 42 cards.
I just never do it.
The hell is that?
Just mid.
Token, and then we played.
Oh, is that a
Super
bounty
Drive,
duelist
Detonator.
token?
Never do it.
I don't have to explain these. Then we played.
Did he play Valor?
Gallon
Not the main
Granite.
anyway. Wait,
I
Granite?
like some of this.
Oh,
if
you just
we
searched
can't,
Nibiru, I
like,
guess, with
full
extra
combo.
bodies, right?
Usually just add nibs, so they just lose anyway with our.
So this deck bridges
Board,
into
half board.
Mitsurugi combo, does like
Fairlands,
does Ryzeal stuff,
obviously.
and gets dual cross setup with Detonator, bridges into King of the Pharaoh Imps, but and then also gets Granite Search Nib?
Castel.
That's kinda crazy.
Castel actually came up for me a couple times, but besides the reason we actually play it being in the side deck, which you'll see if you didn't see on stream already. But,
Yeah, Castel is a
this card's broken.
winged the beast,
Clips,
which means when you go first, you can summon a really fun card.
Yeah.
Wait, why Masquerade?
Suarez,
Oh, that's a Tachyon target, right?
Then Aggregator, then we played Draguon.
Wait, why Dragluon? I assume that's another target. or
I wanted to like cut this card because
Why is
like, I
there
feel
two
like it
targets?
didn't come up much, but I figured out that like a lot of these cards just accomplishes full combo, and this is another way to like bridge both of the engines. Besides
Wait, the dragon searches. Wait, so you summon the dragon?
Yes, yes.
To search Tachyon?
Cards to get the Ryzeal cards. So it allows both engines to connect.
To get to Ryzeal from Mitsurugi
Yeah, I just think
Rituals.
it's broken.
That's crazy.
I just summoned it as much as I wanted because like I was drawing a lot of Ryzeal cards.
Don't you wanna
like,
end on the
just
rituals, though?
having this to be able to secure your full combo.
I guess ending on the ritual is bad though. If
And then we played.
That's all you have, right?
How many times did you summon this?
Dynamondo.
Okay, he never summoned Dynamondo, but this came up for me a couple of times. Like I like talent stick somebody's like what's the orange guy? The Futsu? Yeah, Futsu, and then I made like a Dynamondo shuffle this guy and then summon back.
That is crazy. That is insane. That we can win a YCS and we don't know the names of our cards. That's crazy. Like we win an event. Like 1,500 players, best Mitsurugi Ryzeal player in the room, and we just don't know the name of our card. That's crazy.
More combo on my side.
Like a 12 card one.
And then for the very last card, the final card.
This is the difference between our deck between
Versus
everybody
everybody's
else's,
deck.
and honestly, we were whipping 2 cards.
Yo,
Yeah.
the goo, hand looping.
Yeah.
Insane.
Shout out to Loshi G.
Yeah,
You
but
can do it here too.
yeah.
They're not
We
American.
just thought, like the other combo, like
If I
it
speak,
didn't
I'm in
make
big trouble.
your opponent just like immediately stop playing. Like as soon, like most of the time when I summon this card, they said, "Oh, it rips," and I said, "Yeah, game over." They just scooped immediately.
Yeah, because they don't want to reveal their deck.
Yeah.
They do this combo game 1.
Yeah, especially like if we got this far, like they already know they're probably not winning the game.
Sometimes like players are not very good at explaining and elaborating on what it is they're actually doing, because I'm looking at this deck profile. They don't seem to really explain what the game plan or anything is here, because I'm seeing what logically looks like you're going into duo, which probably gets the to detonator, ends on detonator, and then you also need the feral imp to go into your Mitsurugi ritual. But then we also have what was the card? The Ouroboros, right? So and there's also the Ouroboros. So it's like I'm looking at this and I'm confused because I'm like, okay, so what is your turn one? Like, what are you actually doing? Like, what are your lines, right? Because they kind of just like show some cards and be like, this card's crazy, this card's crazy, this card's also crazy, but like I'm not understanding why as someone who's observing this. Do you know what I mean?
Game card was great for me all weekend. I don't know how many people.
You need a Metafy course? Okay. Well, I will not be doing that.
Every game I summoned.
Yeah, every game I summoned this card, I won. It was over.
The Mermail player rips too.
Yeah, but yeah, that was this card, yes.
I mean, I guess like ultimately deck profiles are for the people who are invested, you know.
Two Perulias. This card's still like good in like specific matchups, so we just.
So I guess there's an assumption to a basic understanding of the combo lines and stuff. I mean, it's probably like 2-card combos. You don't need to make feral imps if you already have like Mitsu access or something, right? I assume.
Heraldic Beast, Raizio.
Oh yeah, that deck too. I could have said.
What the fuck did he just say? Heraldic Beast? Was that a thing?
Malice, Pure Mitsu. I don't know if there's anything else.
Beansmith X, you can.
Oh yeah, Beansmith. Live Twin.
Yeah.
But those decks are rogue. So.
Ooh, Live Twin.
In my
I forgot
top
about
4
that.
match against Pure Mitsu.
Ooh, there was a heraldic top.
Shout out to Cam.
What year is this, man?
Yeah,
Archetype archive ass deck, dude. Heraldics are topping in
I
2025.
shouldn't have to explain this.
Shout out Hack.
You trying to search Lancia?
Yeah, we're trying to search Lancia in the game.
Oh, you can play Ragnafinity for going first, so that you can go 7th Tachyon, banish to add a fairy, which gets you Artifact Lancia. Fix your game. Fix your game.
And then we played Thrust and Talent. We decided to play the Peruli over main in this.
Dude, I swear to God, like side decking
I think it was pretty good.
Has so much
And I also
toxicity
like the
to it,
addition of
man.
Thrust because the other card we played.
Like, look at this side deck and tell me one fair card in here. We're playing more Charmies to then draw more hand traps to essentially make the opponent stop playing the game. And when we have an artifact, we have a lingering floodgate, and then we have Talent's Thrust to loop our opponent's hand and get full information, or we can thrust into more ways and more cards that are silver bullets that try to insta-win the game. Holy shit, delete the side deck. All right, Masudu, I know, has been in shambles over the last 24 hours, especially with the prize support announcement. But, dude, like, best of one, we don't have this problem. We have other problems, I know, but we don't have this problem.
Just made sure, like, going first, if they stopped us, we just end the game. Don't do it either time. I don't know.
Oh, stop saying L-take. Who agrees with me? Hashtag delete the side deck. Come on, say it with me, chat. Hashtag delete side deck.
But still good in theory. Great card. And then we played.
Talent's won you the finals. I want to hear it.
I'm talking about Thrice.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Every time I do Talent, I won. I remember. Yeah. And then we started the Purification. I think this card is a brick in the main deck, but it's good going first. You just set this up with like even a half board the game is over.
Delete the extra deck. Whoa, yeah. Wrong battle
card,
cry.
The boss card, 3 Feather Storm.
Oh, Castellan.
Before we were playing Judgment.
So you can play 4 copies of this, so that when you go first, you just hard draw it, or you can thrust set it when your opponent hand traps you. You just do like your natural combo, and then you also like try end on a rank 4, which is Castell. Set this. So now you have your Mitsurugi Raizio combo, and you've got a Majesty's Fiend Lingering Floodgate. Like, please, can you guys like just get on board a little bit with what I'm saying here? Anyone, please? Can we get a hashtag delete the side deck, please?
But I was talking to Kamal, and I was like, I tried this card out, and I was like, bro, I've literally won every single time I've activated this card. He was like, is it the nuts? And I was like, come on, it's the nuts. So we played it over Judgment, and like, I feel like there are certain situations where you can judgment your opponent and lose depending on like the situation, but I feel like if you skill drain them, you just like how do you lose if you skill drain them?
Bro, it's not even skill drain. It's better than that. Like
everywhere.
Oh, this card was mids. I'm not gonna lie. I opened 3 and that made me lose the game. So if I had 3 solemn judgments, it probably would have won me the game. That's how I didn't go undefeated this tournament. It is
What if they had a Bistio under your 3?
Okay, dude,
Would've
like,
been enough.
I drew 3 max C. You know, it lost me the game because the 2 others were dead. Like, come on, like, what the hell?
How many games?
Someone take the
How many
talking
games
feather
did you
duster
activate
away
you
from
won?
Kamal, please.
Don't matter.
Put down the cards,
How
Kamal.
many games did you activate you won?
Not enough.
Not enough.
Not
Okay.
enough.
But no, yeah.
Don't play this card.
Yeah, don't play that card.
No, literally, don't play this card,
Yeah,
please.
that's it for the deck.
Literally, please do not play this
Couldn't
card.
win without them.
He's right.
Yeah, no. I already said my deck was the best in the room. And
He has a point that 3 songs can win the
Yeah, I
game,
heard
3
this,
songs doesn't.
spreadsheet
Really?
works.
The
Yeah,
3
there's a
once per
spreadsheet
turn
that
cards
will be
don't
out
win
this
compared
week
to
on
the
the
3
timeline.
non-once per turn
Yeah,
cards?
we'll
Ain't
go
no
to
way.
it.
Great take. Thank you for pointing that out. Come on, dude.
I'm winning
Please
YCS
don't play this
Providence.
card.
Yeah, okay. Wrecking happens. It is what it
That
is.
can be it. Bordeaux.
Alright, thank you, Bortle. Okay, thank you, Bortle. Alright, that was very funny. Highest energy deck profile I've seen today, which isn't saying a lot, of course. But you know. Alright, we gotta watch the GOAT here. Oh no, no deck list. Aditya, wanna remote record my deck and profile?
Brazil!
White deck. Listen, Muddy, your deck was in a format where 1 Malice topped. Okay, come on. Where's Malice? Aditya, did he post it? Is it up? New Cyber says broken. Oh, thank you, Sam. Okay, doesn't look like Aditya has a profile yet. Wait, hold up. 3rd place, 2nd place, Striker Malice. Bro's been playing a lot of Mapis. Okay, let's see what else we got. There's the heraldic version apparently. Which one's the heraldic version? This one, top 4. Yo, is this pure Mitsu? Oh shit. Okay, 15-minute deck profile. Can we relax? Top 32 deck lists were all posted on the vlog. Oh, right, yeah. So I need to have the player explain it to me, even though we can see from the deck profiles there the players aren't doing a very good job of explaining it. But I do want to hear from the players because you think I know what I'm looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at. Evil Twin deck list. This deck is crazy, dude. Fiendsmith Live Twin seems like an actual deck, dude. Watch Regenesis. Who has all of the deck lists? Bortle usually does. Oh, Bortle here. Bortle here. All right, we got 1st place. We got 3rd place. Mitsu. Undefeated in Swiss. We got Malice from that crew. Top 32. Regenesis. Okay, all right. Regenesis Cash Tira. That is crazy. Ryan. Okay, I'm going to use 1 profile only for Malice. All right, let's see if Ryan also thinks www.c.com is also behind.
Malice Disciple.
Correct. And what'd you do this weekend?
Wait, this is that Mastodon player.
YCS Providence playing Malice.
Okay.
I think it's just the best deck.
Of course, let's see the goo.
Yeah. 2 mouse, 2 rabbits.
2 mouse? That's crazy.
Yeah, this is all self-explanatory. You don't want to pick.
Wait,
the
why are
consistency is
there
already
2
not
door
great.
mouse? How?
But like drawing these in pairs, they're
It's
all
a
good.
Mastodon
This
one.
is Premium extender. Drawing these together can suck, but like Chessie, the built-in effect is good for that anyway. 3 backup, 1 wizard, best card in the game. If you open this going first, you basically can combo through like any number of hand traps.
Any number of them.
6 charmies.
Yikes.
So for the list, we decided that we just had to hedge between like 50%.
See, the good thing about Mastodon is you don't need to play 6 max C. You just play 2 plus 3. So we have 1 less max C in Mastodon, right? So, yeah. Eat that, TCG players.
I'm playing Malice, 50% playing the 2 Rizal. So these are the best ones in the book. You can't really name Malice Advance or anything. Or draw, because it's not good against Malice. But these are good against both matchups. 3 Nib, Yash, negates Charmies. Also, like, interacts with Habakiri, which is important in this format.
Why did we let the world champion play with common rare, like, staples? I feel like this is like an injustice by the Yu-Gi-Oh community. No one could have helped him out here. We let the world champion play with commons.
And then Nib is broken. Like, paired with anything is just so good. In any type of complex game state, it's good.
Are you supposed to wait with Nib, or do you just, like, drop it on something? Like, hand trap. Oh, is that 5 summons? Nib.
These are, like, sort of additional consistency when you go first. But also going second, they're very good paired. Especially with how our side deck is designed for the mirror.
Isn't Nib useless into Mitsu?
Murakuma.
Nib's useless to every deck. You need to draw it with other
We
cards.
just wanted more cards in the main deck that could be used against the Mitsu Rizal deck that like actually trade with their stuff instead of just with the Charmies. spells. These are totally broken. You have to main deck this because there are a lot of combos with it. It's important that this gets hair to your hand without you having to banish the hair.
Alice in the
you
mirror.
can chest away the hair and then have it come back still. And if you don't play this, the mirror is harder. It also comes up with
pre-moved bell in the
one card
feature. I don't know
combo,
what that means.
with Dormouse, stuff like that. Good in any simplified game stage. And then post side, this is like your plan into Fu Lands, yeah? With Ransom. This hand trap in the game. This is why you play this deck almost.
This is giving me whiplash. I'm sorry to be a Rarity Andy. Like this, listen, people who watch deck profiles and they just become Rarity Andys, but I have whiplash, right? Like I'm looking at a QCR Impulse and a common Imperm. How did that happen? Why is there a common Ash Blossom in the same list as a QCR Impulse? How did that happen?
Also, like, Imperm's not fantastic.
Borrowed cards? We're all on borrowed time,
I
brother.
really, because you can draw it to out Detonator and Caesar. And you need some balance between like negating Duo Drive and Fairy Lamps and just drawing cards. So basically there should be something in your deck to draw into.
Shut up, Boji. Dude!
And then last card in the deck, 1 MTP.
Give my cards. See this? Look at that.
We didn't
I have
play
3
GWC on the main deck.
low
just
rarity
because,
Impulse.
Like for game 1, you don't really have to do that.
By
much
low
to win.
rarity, I
Basically,
mean
if you get through
secret.
the basic balance engine, you should be fine.
Because it's the only
GWC
rarity.
is important like post side if people are like putting in breakers or you're getting like stopped. It can be more important to have, so we sided for going first. Going second, you always side at GWC anyway. So this way you won't draw a GWC and have it be off from going first or second.
Okay, so this is like the only relevant part of the deck profile, right? The discussion of whether or not to play this this trap card in the main or not. See how we cut 2 of the traps? Right, so this is, which one is this?
Because basically there should be something in your deck to draw into. And then last card in the deck, 1 MTP.
MTP, okay, cool. So this is the only one that's good going first, second, right?
We didn't play GWC on the main deck just because, like for game 1, you don't really have to do that much to win. Basically, if you get through the basic balance engine, you should be fine. GWC is important like post side if people are like putting in breakers or you're getting like stopped. It can be more important to have, so we sided for going first. Going second, you always side at GWC anyway. So this way you won't draw a GWC and have it be off from going first or second when you don't really need a game 1.
I feel like this is sound logic, right?
Yeah, this is funny.
There's always like so many people complaining about like GWC. If you play GWC, you're behind. Well, apparently it's true. You are behind. See, you should be citing me at least.
2 is mandatory for sure because you use 1 in the starting combo, like just when you're linking, and then it comes up sometimes to trigger Wicked. Comes up in the mirror to play around like the Malice traps or Impulse or also Imperm. Have to play 2. Also mandatory is Amirage. Helps turn like your hand traps like Charmies.
How many fucking like ones do we need?
Into Cybers.
Cybers was a mistake, dude. Cybers was a mistake.
Wicked. Also triggering the Wicked because it doesn't trigger a normal summon. The protection effect does come up sometimes too against Maturity. But you can summon the Amirage. It helps protect your board from the board wipe. Cannot cut this. Spider of Curse when you get nipped. So you can turn on back.
Another!
Wizard.
That's the Cybers!
Link 2s. All standard. This rarely comes up. This is like a very situational card.
This deck doesn't make Master right now?
Get you a link 3 through Imperm, because this can't really get Imperm, so I have to play this one.
Did you ever summon SP?
I summoned it once when I was losing. But you have to play this. It's too good. Like the threat of like Lingreeble Body.
Guys, I haven't seen a Typhon yet. What's going on?
It's like part of what forces your opponent to interact with you, so you have to play this. These are self-explanatory. This is how you get backup. Also acts as like a combo extender because it banishes from grave. Dark is like some people don't play it, but it's consistency because you can ram it in and add a Malice or a backup. And in the mirror especially, it's just completely broken. Helps you play through hand traps. Best cards in the game. You summon this a lot more now than this starting because of the hair, so you have more lines to play in the gear. And then Bomber was Pack's idea. Shout out to Pack.
Okay, so this is like the new combo, quote unquote, right? Because all the lines I saw on like the spreadsheet and things, like they were making like Code Talker and Firewall and like all of that nonsense. Singularity, I think, was also in some of the combo lines, but apparently the play is to just like Bomber Dragon because you can trigger it like 3 times and just Dark Call your opponent multiple times, right? So I think this is like the new combo or new standard.
In general, just for the list, it was a lot of people in the MB's Discord, so like
the very first Link main set. This is
but like Pac,
Kinda sick. Why is that sick?
Jib,
Fuck
Eddie,
you. Why is that
Will,
sick?
Enzo, Mikey. Probably some more people I'm forgetting, but we just all worked really hard on the MALISS deck.
That's
But
from
this
the
was
free
Pac's idea.
spreadsheets. The paid spreadsheets
Basically,
have
it
the
lets you
actual
upcast
secret
every
end
game
board.
first after you splash when you
Oh.
lock yourself in the Cybers, because they wait for that to play on Cerberus. It's also just a good end
Pac
board
is
piece
such a scammer.
in
Update the
general, and also
spreadsheet,
in the
Pac.
Charmies, because it's like making this into Charmies and you have like a couple.
Is they're
pops
still
is
relevant
crazy.
8 years
Final
later?
standard.
What do you mean 8? What do you mean these cards are 8 years old? What? Sorry, what? No, these cards are like 4 years old at best. What do you mean? 8? That's not 8 years ago was like GOAT format. What are you talking about? What is
But
he
that does
saying?
mean we didn't play the code. The code's just Winmar. You don't really need it. It doesn't matter.
What does he mean?
Side deck. This card's cheating.
No, 8 years ago was like
this
Tengu
is
plant
cool.
or something. What do you mean?
So the side plan for the mirror was basically just to like have like 27 hand traps pretty much per side going second. So you should always see some. So Phantasmic helps you maintain consistency.
When is the critical mass hitting Yu-Gi-Oh? Right? Like, I feel like design-wise, this is becoming a really... I don't know if it's a problem, but it seems weird, right? Because I remember watching deck profiles like 6 years ago, maybe, and people were like going... Because I think one of the first deck lists I saw was playing like 9 hand traps around about this like era. And that was revolutionary at the time because there was some people like, you know, maybe just about half a decade ago, they were like, oh, you just need to play hand trap. You just stop like this deck and then you win the game. It's like, so you play like 9 hand traps. And it was like, that's crazy. You need to see a hand trap. Like, we have to just be reaching a critical mass, right? At this point where...
Pretty much per side going second. So you should always see some. So Phantasmic helps you maintain consistency when that happens. The side plan for the mirror was basically just to like have like 27 hand traps pretty much per side.
27? Like, 27? That's inhuman. Like, that's what, where's the engine? That's like 10 of your cards are engine plus like what, 3 defensive things maybe? Like a called by or a cross. I don't know, maybe you side those out for going second because they're not hand traps, right? Like 27. That's ridiculous. Like, what is that post side? That's like Impulse, the Bestials, the Charmies, the Lancia, the Phantasme. You know, so like we've got hand traps that all do different things. We've got negates, we've got warnings, we've got bodies, we've got disruption in the grave, we've got DD Crows. Like, Brazil. 27 hand traps. This has to be an issue. This has to be something that needs to be at a core design level of Yu-Gi-Oh! Be addressed. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I gotta play the format more. But this just doesn't feel sustainable, right? I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it is fine. But 27? That's just an absurd number.
So you should always see some. So Phantasmic helps you maintain consistency when that happens. Phantasmic is also one of the best like cards to pair in the mirror. So like, if I like Lancia the mirror and then they link time.
Yes,
like,
blame
Ransom
hand traps and not
spell,
one card starter
like,
design.
drop Phantasmic,
You are
the game
aware
almost
that
ends
this
on
is
the
an
spot.
intertwined issue,
But you fix
right?
your hand, you start with board presence.
Why
and
is
just
there
make
so
draws
many
in the
hand
mirror.
traps being played?
Like,
Yes, it's because
in
of
the mirror
one
match,
card
it's, like,
starters and
basically
ends.
just crazy. If you
You can't talk about these things separately.
Just no more like space. For
This isn't a
creativity.
gotcha. This isn't
Because
a
all the
team
non-engine you
cards,
play,
one card
and then
starter,
make
team
good
hand
mirror,
traps.
well, you side any of it out.
These are issues that work
So,
together,
it's not like you have too
that are
much
problems
space.
together.
This is perfect. I honestly wouldn't change a single thing about the main side extra.
But I like pancakes. Okay.
If we go, this is for Mitsu and Rigel, because it kind of FTKs them.
What is the
You just don't
alternative?
make
Trap
them
cards?
lost.
Yes! Bring back trap cards. I miss trap cards. When was the last time trap cards were good, huh? Kai's feature match at YCS Houston. One guy in top cut. 3 months ago. That's the most relevant I've seen
Whereas
trap
if you draw
cards.
this for backup, it like beats Imperms, it beats Lanciers, it beats Chaos Hunters. Like, this is just the best supplement for your head.
I think you missed the point with the Wah hand traps argument. It's because of one card starters. Exactly, they're intertwined. So I'm missing the point, but then exactly, Farfa, you're right. Why do some of you have this incessant, insatiable desire to correct me by telling me exactly the thing I just said? What are you talking about, Tracy David? Can you explain? What are you saying? You're correcting me with the explanation of a point I just said. Why do you do this? What do you know? I just said that. That is the problem.
Engine, and it's also a starter because backup acts as a
Brazil!
starter with most pairs.
Juan, thank you for
I'm
6 more months.
excited to figure this
That was
out.
aimed at the others. You added me!
Just really first.
No CB11?
Oh, that card's
The GWC, baby, you're behind if you're playing GWC.
terrible.
Shout out Sako.
Terrible brick 11.
I think you're forgetting one important shout out.
Oh, shout out to the man on the Lakers, LeBron James. Number 23, I got 32nd after Swiss. He was looking out for me.
All right, thanks for being on the channel. Congrats.
Let's go. Oh boy. All right. Well, that's good. Santoli played Crystron? Oh, that's so funny. He didn't play Pure Ryziel? That's insane. What the hell am I looking at, dude?
Tanton is doing okay. Smile.
Oh my god, it is beautiful. I wish there was a deck profile for this, but we are playing Horus to just make Photon Lord to put up a negate and do our combo, or go for Zombie Vampire and just mill Krystrons. Because if you mill Krystrons with Zombie Vampire, you're basically playing Tier Limit, baby. And we're maining Super Poly for Garura and Mud Dragon. And this fucking guy, World Chalice, Guard Dragon, Almar Duke. Brother, I want to see this guy resolve. I want to see this thing be dropped. Did this summon? Was this summoned on stream? Super Poly, 3 Link monsters. That is so funny, dude. That is crazy. There's a lot of like really stupid Super Poly targets for niche situations if you're willing to look hard enough. Like there's like an Ignister fusion, I think that's also really good. There's a what's the Steven Trifanovsky Predaplant monster? That thing? I think that thing is like 3 darks or 3 fusions or something. Like that's also like a funny target you can play. So it's cool to see like dumb things like that show up. But yeah, this is this looks like a fair deck, would you believe it somehow? We've got there's no hand traps really. There's Ash Blossom, and then the rest are kind of just like draw cards. You know, they're not really disruption. So, kind of cool, actually. I like this. This is really cool. And you get to discard. I think Solfefnir can discard any card. It does. Oh, it has to discard a Crystron, actually. That's unfortunate. But you can use the King Sark and the Horus to discard your Charmies if you're going first, which is decent synergy. Or you can discard them for Super Poly going second if you draw them. Or if you want to set Super Poly, you can have the Charmy as a discard. So that's kind of neat. Cool. I don't know how this deck works or what the combo is, but that's sick. What else do we have here? Lot of Mitsurugis. And a Blue Eyes deck! Bad Blue Eyes! Okay, let's see. Is this just Vlad's deck? 2 Drill Beam? 2 Wishes? 1 Veiler? I guess it's searchable, but like... Prosp. Well, this looks pretty semi-standard. Oh, Ghost Bell, I suppose, is like the weird one. Ghost Bell, I think, stops all of the Mitsurugi rituals, I believe. And it stops Malice cards. Is that the logic? And then everything else is pretty standard somewhat. I don't understand the 2 Wishes, though. Why are we playing 2 Wishes? This card this card's crazy. Like, yeah, it loses to Ash Blossom, I guess, but do you know how good this is to bait with? Like, Wishes, pitch, and then you just, like, normal summon Sage. Oh my god, dudes. Now you're free. 2 Wishes is tapped. That's a crazy description. Alright, Blue Eyes Master says it's wrong. Okay, I'll take Vlad's word for it. Alright, well, that's enough for the YCS recap. Let's move on. Thanks everyone for tuning in if you've been watching this on the YouTube. The YCS arc begins soon. The TCG Farfa arc begins soon. I promise. Surely.